Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
From the Grenadian capital, this is Network News for Tuesday, September 23, 2025. In the headlines, former magistrate could spend another night in prison. Grenadian CBI citizens $7 million forfeited in Nigerian court. Grenada Hospitals transition raises union concerns. Carriacou to host inaugural Lambi and Lobster Festival in January. Also in the news, regionally, Barbados implements strict screening for CARICOM free movement. Internationally, Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso withdraw from International Criminal Court. Plus in the sports news, Paradise FC International and St. John's Sports continue their league battle.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. The government's plan to make Grenada's hospitals statutory bodies has sparked questions over whether workers' unions have been properly consulted. The transition would shift operations of the General Hospital, Princess Alice Hospital, and Princess Royal Hospital from the Ministry of Health to the new Grenada Hospitals Authority within the next 12 months, with Project Polaris also expected to fall under the Grenada Hospitals Authority once commissioned. Eugenia Peters has this report.
The government says consultations with trade unions representing hospital workers have already taken place. During her throne speech in Parliament, Governor General Dame Cecile Lagrenade addressed the ongoing hospital statutorization process.
The work of the statutorization transition team has commenced in earnest, with several activities being undertaken, including consultation with trade unions that represent workers employed by the government of Grenada who work at these hospitals and ancillary facilities. Madam President, Mr. Speaker, we wish to assure our workers and their representative trade unions that the transition to statutory body will be in the best interests of not only the workers, but also in the nation's interest, as the current institutional framework is simply incapable of delivering the kind of quality health care that our nation deserves.
However, Daisy Hazard, president of the Grenada Public Workers Union, paints a different picture. She says her union has not had any meaningful consultation with the government regarding the statutory transition.
There has been no, and I want to underscore this for the public this morning so that there's no ambiguity, there's no wondering. There has been zero, no, N-O in capital letters, zero consultations with this union, the Grenada Public Workers Union, and also, I dare say, with the GTAU.
Hazard says the only meeting her union attended was an introductory session with the statutory transition team in June this year.
The meeting was introductory, and at that meeting, none of the questions that the unions had about statutorization, zero could be answered, because what the team indicated is that They are on a fact-finding mission. In the last 3 years, we have not seen regularization of hospital staff. Every quarter that we ask questions, be it DPA, Public Service Commission, Ministry of Health, the minister, every quarter that we ask, where is regularization of hospital staff, of your nursing staff? There's no answer. Everybody tells you the answer resides with the other person. Is it that the administration is not regularizing hospital staff or nurses or doctors or lab technicians, everybody, because of the planned statutorization? And those questions were laughed off.
The apparent contradiction highlights ongoing uncertainty as the hospital staff await clarity on how the transition to the Grenada Hospitals Authority will affect their roles. Eugenia Peters, GBN News.
The Grenada Tourism Authority has added another event to Carriacou's list of tourism products. The event was launched last Friday on the Sister Isle. Joseph Kado attended the launch.
With the salad, fantastic appetizer. Well, the crack lambi.
The crack lambi?
Yes, the ideal thing with this morning that I've tasted first.
Oh, you tasted it already?
Yeah,
So you're just back for more?
Yeah.
If the excitement from the launch is anyway indicative of that which is to come, then the wait for January's Lambi and Lobster Festival will be well worth it. Set for the 16th to the 18th of the month of January, the event is aimed at highlighting the culinary diversity of the product. From traditional conch soup to innovative lobster salad, the options will be endless. Speaking during the launch, Chairman of the Grenada Tourism Authority, Randall Dolan, says the festival will provide an experience of a different kind.
The Lobster and Lambi Festival is ultimately going to be a new festival specifically designed for Carriacou and Petit Martinique. We understood that this is a great opportunity where we can create this new festival around culinary to showcase the best that Carriacou and Petit Martinique has to offer. So here, we want to start sending that message to the world, and we're doing that in this case, with the Lobster and Lambi Festival, on the back of telling the story of Carriacou as that culture of producing the finest and the best seafood in the region.
MP Tevin Andrews agree.
So with that being said, Carriacou is on the right path, right direction, and there's only one way to go from here, and it's up. So I invite all of you to come to Carriacou for the Lobster and Lambi Festival. It's something you definitely don't want to miss.
With the festival a little under 3 months away, organizers are already in an advanced state of planning. Appetites have already been whet, and the islanders are fully geared up to welcome you with open arms.
Joseph Kado with that report there. Grenada is gearing up for the 5th annual Dive Fest with focus on conservation. This report from Christina John.
Grenada is making final preparations for its 5th annual Dive Fest, an event that continues to grow in popularity among locals and visitors alike. This year's festival will spotlight marine conservation and related activities, aiming to educate and engage the public, particularly the younger generation, about the importance of protecting the ocean. Gary Wood, Managing Director and owner of Differ Driving in Carriacou and the island's representative for the Grenada Scuba Diving Association, spoke with our news team about the vision behind the festival.
The whole idea behind Diving Conservation Fest is to focus the global attention on Grenada, Carriacou and Petit Martinique as a global destination for diving. There's a lot of places around the world which are considered destinations with diving, but what we're trying to do is get ourselves fixated in people's minds as a diving destination, so the diving first. And a good way of doing that as market trends are changing is to focus on conservation and conservation-based activities.
He emphasized the role of Dive Fest in introducing youth to marine preservation. He explained that when young people learn about conservation early, they begin to understand what lies beneath the ocean surface and why it matters.
and we have a series of VIPs who are people famous in diving and in marine conservation activities coming to the island and joining us in a series of activities. And they will include things like going out to our new sculpture park and looking at the sculpture park. And for us, from a conservation perspective, looking at the soft coral redevelopment and regeneration project that we've had running over there since the sculptures went in last year. But we'll also be doing lionfish containment and looking at lionfish, as well as introducing diving to a new plethora of people. So we'll be running a community event, trying to get some local youngsters involved in scuba diving for the first time.
In addition to promoting environmental stewardship, Wood pointed to the wellness aspect of diving, noting its mental and physical health benefits.
Well, the key things are, not wanting to tap onto the same voice that everybody else talks about. It is about the friendliness of our people and the hospitality that we give to people. But also, if I look at it specifically from a diving perspective, we're in a fairly unique place at the bottom end of the Leeward Islands, where the nutrient flow that comes to us comes directly across the Atlantic and then turns and comes up the Caribbean basin. So we have a richer fauna and a richer biomass than most other locations in the Caribbean, just by virtue of the fact that we're ideally located. So Grenada, Carriacou, PM, and the whole southern Grenadines have a really, really healthy reefscape and environment that means that it's much more attractive for divers to come here and to look at things if they know we exist. Scuba diving is a physical activity. It's a sport. I'm an athlete, apparently. And so there is a health benefit to what they're doing. We're up every morning, we're exercising, we're moving, and we're not just lying in the sun and soaking up the rays. But from a reefscape perspective, we've been able to output over 100 colonies of soft corals around the sculpture park, which was laid bare following the hurricane last year. And so when we consider that area was completely barren, and we put down the sculpture park to give some structure there, and now we've got 100 different colonies of soft corals and sponges, it's looking pretty damned amazing down there.
Organizers hope the festival not only boosts ecotourism but also strengthens the island's commitment to preserving its rich marine biodiversity. The festival is expected to attract participants from across the region and beyond, putting a spotlight on Grenada as a premier diving destination in the Caribbean. Christina John, GBN News.
Other news, former magistrate George Prime could spend another night at His Majesty's prisons over a court-ordered payment. According to a report by the New Today, Prime, a long-standing lawyer from Carriacou, was taken into custody on Monday and spent the night at His Majesty's prisons for failing to pay $5,000 as required by a High Court consent order. It is alleged that the case was brought against him by attorney Nigel Stewart. The New Today notes that although the payment was made late on Monday, Prime remained in custody. GBN sought comments without success from attorney Anselm Clouden, who is said to be representing Prime. Attorney Nigel Stewart's office declines to comment. We continue to follow the story. A Nigerian court has ordered the final forfeiture of $7 million, or 11.2 billion naira, held in a bank account linked to Aisha Achimugu, a Nigerian businesswoman and Grenadian CBI citizenship by investment citizen. The Abuja ruling, delivered on September 15, follows a successful forfeiture application by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. We can tell you too, the funds were discovered in the bank vault, uncredited to any customer, and believed to have been deposited on behalf of the managing director of Ocean Gate Engineering Oil and Gas Limited, Achimugu's company. The managing director is being prosecuted by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Ocean Gate Oil and Gas Limited previously entered a $1.8 billion agreement with Global Petroleum Group to develop offshore oil and gas resources in Grenada. The $7 million forfeiture marks the latest development in ongoing legal proceedings involving Achimugu and her company. You are in tune with the news. More to report after the break.
Need a little extra cash to make life easier? Or just a bit more exciting? Ariza's got you covered. With a Flexi Credit loan, you get up to $25,000 for any purpose. Vacations, home upgrades, back to school, or just a little treat. Get manageable amounts, flexible repayments, and the freedom to top up whenever you need it. No hassle, no pressure, just freedom to live life at your pace. Visit our website or call today and let your dreams take flight with our Flexi Credit Loan. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
The Grenada Electricity Services Limited cordially invites shareholders to attend the 66th annual meeting of shareholders held virtually on Zoom as well as at the Grenada Room, Radisson Beach Resort on Thursday, 9th October 2025 at 4:30 p.m. Note, each virtual attendee is required to register early to facilitate verification. Documents for the upcoming meeting are available on the company's website. Visit www.grenlec.com or call Grenlec at 237 extension 312 for more information.
It's a busy world, and we all know the saying, time is money. Meet Candice and Oliver. They both have busy days ahead. Let's see how that goes. Candice is in a rush, off to the bank, again. Oh, looks like she didn't plan for traffic, or this long line either. Now let's check in on Oliver. His morning starts a little differently. Using his phone, Oliver makes a peer-to-peer transfer and pays his bills, all while having his morning coffee. At the store, Oliver checks his finances with online banking. Candice? Still waiting. Back to Oliver. He stops at the bank to meet his loan officer. While waiting, he schedules a payment and makes a wire transfer. Wondering about Candice? Yup, still waiting. Candice could be like Oliver if she uses Co-op Bank's e-solutions. Make your day easier with Co-op Bank's swift, simple, and secure e-banking platform. Bank on your terms, from anywhere, at any time. Click, tap, done. Banking just got easier.
Welcome home.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
At Oasis Pet and Garden, we bring you the best products at the best prices nationwide. Wholesale prices available on selected items. Come take advantage of our amazing in-store discounts. At Oasis Pet and Garden, there is something for everyone. To order and for more information, contact Oasis Pet and Garden today. Or contact us on Facebook or Instagram. Oasis Pet and Garden, a home for farmers.
Need to open a bank account? There's no time to make the drive to stand in line. Get ready. Opening an account with Republic On Board is easy from anywhere at any time, even while waiting for a food order, so you don't have to skip lunch. Republic On Board. Fast, easy, secure. Visit www.republiconboard.com to open your account today.
Welcome to Caracou. Small in size, rich in spirit. As you step off the boat, you're greeted by smiling faces and warm island vibes. Your adventure begins here. Need a cozy place to stay? The Mermaid Beach Hotel has been a favorite for years. Waterfront views, clean comfort, and located in the town. In Bogles, the Roundhouse Cottages offers rustic charm with a touch of elegance. A peaceful hideaway surrounded by nature. Prefer something private? Dong Island Villas gives you space, sea breeze, and a home away from home feel. Wake up to the sound of waves and views that stretch for miles. We're ready to welcome you. When are you coming?
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
And Palais Lot. Breaking news! For limited time only, grease your pockets with as much as 10 times your Playway with Multi-X winnings. Imagine betting $10 on Playway and in Multi-X for the same value and winning 10 times your prize. That's $2,400 for the small value of $20. You can't go wrong. Only in September 2025. You can win not 3 times, 5 times, or 7 times, but 10 times your winnings. Be sure to bet more on Playway. Add Multi-X and make it a September to remember. Monday to Saturday, 4 times a day. Available in stores and online. Who here? I go tell the others. NLA, making your dreams come true.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy, easy with Republic Bank.
Are you dreaming of owning your own home? With Republic Bank's Home Easy Loan, you're one step closer to making that dream a reality. With competitive rates, reduced fees, and up to 100% financing, Republic Bank makes owning your home simple and stress-free. Start your journey to independence, empowerment, and the joy of home ownership today.
Republic Bank, we're bringing home to you. Home easy. It's not just a mortgage, it's peace of mind.
Terms and conditions apply.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Rebecca Television Center border security officials highlight the importance of technology as a crime-fighting tool. Trainee reporter Deidre Seeley has more details.
According to authorities, drug trafficking remains the main security threat within Grenada's territorial waters. However, with a patrol area of 26,000 square kilometers, Grenada's security resources and manpower are stretched thin. On last night's Beyond the Headlines, Inspector Dexter Roberts of the Grenada Coast Guard explained how technology can bridge resource gaps.
To get into drone technology, we must get into technology right now. Drones can give you coverage that, a vessel cannot give. You have this aerial surveillance that gives you this, this wide coverage, and it saves time, it saves fuel, it saves manpower in the long run. You need to pair that with coastal radars. You need radars, in a radar system that you can, identify targets.
Grenada currently benefits from arrangements such as the Regional Security System (RSS), CARICOM Impacts, and the Shipriders Agreement. However, Inspector Roberts suggested capacity building in artificial intelligence as a priority area.
AI is being used in terms of commission of crime. So now RSS maybe can lead the charge in terms of assisting with training and getting the resources necessary to implement AI into the whole crime fighting picture. AI can be used in, for example, for crime mapping, predictive policing.
Beyond resources, the officials emphasized that a whole-of-society approach is needed to secure the nation's borders. Inspector Alison Lewis of the Immigration and Customs Department highlighted the role of the general public.
We would ask for partnership in dealing with it. We cannot do it on our own. Seek the public help in that regard. Because for the most part of it, the public would see, hear, and oftentimes know the persons who are here illegally.
This has been trainee reporter Deidre Seeley reporting for GBN News.
Well, the spotlight is being placed on leadership in the public sector as government pushes to raise the bar for directors of state entities. The rest of the details in this report.
With the aim of shifting the culture of leadership within the public sector, government in collaboration with the National Telecommunication Regulatory Commission and other partners hosted the 2025 Conference of Directors of Public Sector Entities. The one-day event was held under the theme, Building High-Performing Entities, Directors' Responsibility for Governance, Strategy and Alignment, Ownership versus Delegation and Advocacy. The conference featured a number of keynote speakers and professional groups development sessions designed to strengthen leadership and governance within statutory bodies and state-owned enterprises. In his welcome address, Minister for Finance Dennis Cornwell said the goal is to better equip directors with the tools to carry out their responsibilities more efficiently and effectively.
Over the next hours, you'll be given the tools to begin laying the building blocks for a resilient and responsive public sector. I encourage you to participate fully. I challenge you to make assumptions, to share your experience, and to make it a worthwhile experience. When it's all said and done, I trust you will leave here inspired to lead with integrity, to govern with purpose, and to align your organization with a broader vision of a prosperous, sustainable, and resilient Grenada.
Delivering the feature address, Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell underscored the importance of state-owned entities to national development, reminding directors of their role and the expectations placed upon them.
So we must move from compliance to performance, from bureaucracy to impact. Directors must understand the strategic mandate of the entities. Directors must create the strategic mandate of the entities, and they must align the operations with national development goals. They must ensure that as a team you engage with your line minister and the government to ascertain what are the national development goals, to ensure that your strategic mandate is in tune with the national development goals.
More than 50 directors from statutory bodies and state enterprises participated in the conference. Some of the participants shared their feedback on the experience.
I think the presentation today was ideal with regards to the key areas, which is bringing down silos to allow proper governance, accountability in achieving the shared goal of Vision 2035. The goal here is improvement for Grenada overall. You know, each of us take part in individual boards, but the unified trust for Grenada is moving us to the next level.
The morning session was very informative. I must say that the presenters, they gave a lot of fruitful thoughts on the importance of the role of directors. Coming out of this session here today, I intend to ensure that the knowledge that I acquire will help me to be more accountable as a director, understand our role, distinguish between being a director, general manager, and the functioning of the board of directors in really executing the national policies of the government. So I intend to gather as much knowledge as possible.
This is very insightful. It is very necessary and it's valuable for the roles that we are supposed to engage in. And as chair as the Allied Health, it is a different world from what I'm used to, being a medical professional. It is quite a new world, so I'm looking forward to learning more and to be guided so that our organization can grow and be successful.
Government says the conference is just the beginning of ongoing efforts to strengthen governance and performance across the public sector, ensuring directors are better prepared to meet the demands of modern leadership. Rena Pierre Thomas, GBN News.
On Friday, GBN brought you the story of 9-year-old Janik John, who suffered a near-death experience after being electrocuted at the Grenville basketball court last Thursday evening. In an update on his medical condition, Janik's father, Joel John, informed the newsroom that while his son has been discharged from the Princess Alice Hospital, he's not yet out of the woods.
Well, so far on Friday, I had only one person. The Minister of Sports reached out, and that was it. I didn't hear from anyone else up until this time. As far as I know, last I checked, they cut a piece of ply and they placed over the outlet. That is as far as what I saw.
He also revealed that temporary measures have been taken to secure the exposed outlet that caused the incident. He said Minister for Youth and Sports, Delma Thomas, reached out to him regarding the incident involving his son.
Okay, so Janik has been released from the Princess Alice Hospital. He is placed on observation, so he's being monitored at this time. So we continue to monitor him and see how things go from there, to see if there will be any changes or whatever it may be due to the electric shock. We, the family, we really thank everyone for showing the concern and reaching out to us, and we really do appreciate that, and we want to say thanks to everyone.
All right, this evening's GBN ISAW takes you inside the Ministry of Health's first ever Nurses Internship Program.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISAW is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Oh, I got my glasses from Clear Vision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
A new chapter in Grenada's healthcare began on Monday with the launch of the Ministry of Health's first Nurses Internship Program at the General Hospital, welcoming 23 new nursing graduates, including one male. Tonight's ISAW spotlights these 23 interns as they begin a 6-month journey, guided by licensed professionals and rotating through various hospital departments. The program provides hands-on clinical experience, allowing the interns to apply their theoretical knowledge, develop essential nursing skills, and practice safe evidence-based patient care. By the end of the 6 months, these nursing interns will be prepared to serve Grenada as confident and capable healthcare professionals. sharing your photos and videos with us via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or on our other social media platforms. That's for GBN ISO.
This is Network News. We'll be right back.
But when you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me, yes, I can. Whenever you're in need, yes, you can. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you road leads, we'll be right there with you. Wherever you road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time, next day, oh.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Are you ready to take charge of your money, build wealth, and protect your family's legacy? Then join us on October 9th, 2025 at Radisson Grenada Beach Resort for your Financial Future 2.0, Legacy, Literacy, and Liberation, a one-day financial summit designed to break cycles, build wealth, and leave a lasting legacy. You'll gain real-life budgeting hacks, a money mindset reboot, steps to create generational wealth, and practical tips on investing, estate planning, insurance, health, and business finance, all from expert speakers who know how to turn knowledge into action. With 2 inspirational keynotes, 3 powerful panel discussions, and 6 breakout sessions, you will leave with your personalized action plan for success. Don't wait. Secure your seat today. Tickets are EC $350 at disruptiveleadershipconference.com/YFF. Your Financial Future 2.0. Your next chapter starts here.
Remind yourself what life is all about. Adventure awaits in the all-new Photon Tunnel G7. Expand your lifestyle, your boundaries, your imagination. Find yourself in places where no one else can. Backed by our class-leading warranty and a national dealership network, you now have the confidence to go further. The all-new Photon Tunnel G7. Expand your lifestyle.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anne, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Start building your tomorrow today with a LOTS loan from ACB Grenada Bank.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
LOTS, land ownership, tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway,
$20 backup on pick 3 and cash for each, please. Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet? Yes, multi-X, all of them. Smart. Best value bet. Backup and multi-X, you cannot go wrong. Don't matter the bet, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your play wheel, daily pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
New National Party caretaker for St. David, Nolene Thompson, said she has boots on the ground as she continues on her campaign trail. The newly installed caretaker explained that since her appointment, she has been actively engaging with residents across the constituency, listening to their cries and concerns for the community. Thompson emphasized that direct interaction with constituents remains a key priority as she works to understand their needs and chart solutions in partnership with them.
I do not operate based on NNP and NDC when I go to any community. As a matter of fact, I tend to go alone most times because I do not know, I haven't labeled people, I do not know. Sometimes if you go with people who knows the people in the area, they may be quick to say, well, you know, this is an NDC house, or these people are strong NDC. And I am not on that level. I will be the person who will be representing all of St. David's when I do win. So I do not want to alienate any person.
The NNP caretaker noted that the feedback gathered so far will help guide her representation and strengthen the party's connection with the people of St. David.
Right? This is about service. You have to think about people's needs first, right? And I believe that once you have some sort of level of compassion and you have some sort of level of versatility that you can meet with each person regardless to where they are considered in our community, and I believe that I meet those each of these I guess I would say responsibilities. And I think, you know, by me, you know, being grounded, by me living, you know, and having to face the same struggle.
Nolene Thompson was a guest on GBN's mid-morning show. She said her focus is not only on listening, but also on ensuring that the voices of the people are reflected in the NMP's broader vision moving forward. We are going to be back to report the sports news. Stay with us.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
Today, Clark Squirt's bringing the flavor straight to you. Come and experience the spirit of Grenada with our signature samples, smooth sips, and tropical vibes all in one place. Try a taste of the island with us. Cool down, relax, handcrafted just for you. Must be 18 plus to enjoy.
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. First, make a family disaster plan and ensure that everyone in your household is familiar and comfortable with it. Remember to add batteries and flashlights to your emergency kit. Now, for electrical safety. Familiarize yourself with your electrical panel, as it may be necessary to switch off the power during a storm or flood. Make sure you install a transfer or isolation switch to prevent your generator feeding electricity to Grenlec's line. If trees are too close to power lines, call Grenlec at 237 for advice. By following these easy steps, you will be well on your way to being hurricane ready. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
Hello sporting fans, starting with Premier League action, there were victories for FC Cameroon and Queen's Park Rangers over the weekend. The weekend started with FC Cameroon securing a narrow 2-1 victory over Hurricane Sports Club. The win moved them up the standings, climbing from 7th to 6th position, with their points total increasing from 12 to 15. Hurricane Sports Club, despite the loss, maintained their third position with 21 points. In another thrilling encounter, Queen's Park Rangers FC 1969 edged out Paradise FC International with a 4-3 win. The match was tightly contested, with both teams entering halftime tied at 2-2. This victory was significant for Queen's Park Rangers as it boosted them from 9th to 8th in the standings. Paradise FC International, despite the loss, hold on to their second position with 26 points. Overall, the results led to some minor shifts in the standings, notably with FC Cameroon and Queen's Park Rangers each moving up one spot, while Hard Rock and North Stars each dropped one position. We can tell you too, the top 4 positions remain unchanged, with St. John's Sports continuing to lead the league. Now for results of matches played in Division 1 on Monday. Montgelou 2, Chantemel FC 1, Tempe All Blacks 4, Happy Hill FC 1, and Fontenoy United 5, Sunjets 3. The victory allowed Fontenoy United to match the points of the league leaders, St. Andrews Football League, although they remain in second place due to other factors in the standings. Sunjets, despite the loss, hold on to their third position without any change. That is the sports news for now. Barbados is set to launch the Free Movement of CARICOM Nationals initiative next Wednesday, but officials are assuring citizens that strict screening measures will prevent entry by criminals or other unwanted individuals. Minister for Home Affairs and Information, Wilfred Abrams, emphasized that anyone with a criminal record will be flagged before arriving in Barbados. Speaking at a Barbados Labour Party meeting, Abrams made it clear that free movement will not mean open borders for all, but will be carefully regulated to ensure public safety.
Barbadians who are fearful criminals will rush to the island when Barbados joins 3 other CARICOM states to implement free movement of their nationals from October 1st have nothing to worry about. This assurance is coming from Minister of Home Affairs and Information Wilfred Abrams. He says part of this managed migration captured in the draft immigration legislation is making it easier for desired people to call Barbados their home. But Minister Abrams says criminals are usually stopped and sent back on the next flight to where they came from.
If you are a known drug dealer in your country and you come here, you'll be stopped at the border and said, you are not a permitted person. Go back. If you do not have those strikes against you, if you are not subject to deportation order, you're not flagged as a person who's prohibited, if you got a conviction, if they suspect you're involved in narcotics trafficking, if they suspect that you're involved in insurgent activities, whatnot, if you're on a watch list, right? Once you're not one of them people, then come and work, come and stay, come and enjoy yourself, go and come again.
And Minister Abrams is also issuing the reminder that only Barbadians cannot be denied entry.
The only body who has a right as of right to come into Barbados is a citizen of Barbados. That's the only person. Everybody else is subject to permission from the country. So even the persons who are coming in on the free movement, that's St. Vincent, Belize, Dominica, right? And Barbados is the fourth country. Yes, you can come if you are an acceptable person.
Those who will be allowed to enter Barbados under this new arrangement will have a right to live and operate in Barbados as a Bajan would. They will also be allowed to bring their families once they too are acceptable individuals.
We have a reciprocal arrangement. If a Bajan decides to pick up and go to Dominica, the same courtesies will extend to the Bajan. If, however, you breach our laws while you're here, you'll be deported. And you can't come back until that deportation order is lifted.
According to the CARICOM Secretariat, representatives from Barbados, Belize, Dominica, and the St. Vincent and the Grenadines met on Thursday, September 18, 2025, to further coordinate, update, and discuss steps towards full free movement come October 1st, 2025. Anesta Henry, CBC News.
Further afield, the military-led governments of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger have jointly announced their withdrawal from the International Criminal Court, ICC, accusing the institution of being an instrument of neo-colonialist repression that targets less privileged countries. The three West African nations stated they will no longer recognize the ICC's authority and plan to establish their own indigenous mechanisms for justice. The move is part of a broader effort by the military governments to assert greater sovereignty over their legal systems.
An instrument of neo-colonial repression in the hands of imperialism. Those are the cutting and strong words used in a joint statement from the Sahel countries. They say that the International Criminal Court delivers selective justice, a feeling shared by other countries in Africa where there seems to be a disproportionate amount of Africans being prosecuted at the ICC. There's been former heads of states, politicians that have spent years in detention to be then released without charge. Now, in the statement, they say that the ICC seems incapable of prosecuting obvious crimes, crimes against humanity, war crimes, but also crimes of genocide, clearly pointing the finger to Israel without mentioning them by name. And so this statement from these three countries to wanting to leave the ICC comes just as weeks ago a delegation of Republican senators visited Ouagadougou, the capital of Burkina Faso, where there was discussion over the ICC membership. Now, the United States is not a member of the International Criminal Court. And so these three countries now, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger, say they will create their own tribunal to try their own crimes of human rights violation away from The Hague, but on their own soil. Nicholas Hawk, Al Jazeera, Dakar.
We'll remind you of the headlines right after this. A reminder of the headlines: former magistrate could spend another night in prison. Grenadian CBI citizen $7 million forfeited in Nigerian court. Grenada Hospital's transition raises union concerns. Karakou to host inaugural Lambi and Lobster Festival in January. Also in the news, regionally, Barbados implements strict screening for CARICOM free movement. Internationally, Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso withdraw from the International Criminal Court. Plus in the sports news, Paradise FC International and St. John Sports continue their league battle. Talk about that one. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. That's all from us in our newsroom for the moment. Thanks for joining us. Good night.